like the Batman soundtrack, interestingly enough, was one of like the cheaper items. Even the goddamn prints, are $75 and up. And
Yeah.
on Friday, that was one of the first things to sell out. Was that damn Cowboy Bebop print? It was it was gone by the time. I think before anything open to the general public, that was the thing that sold out first, which was interesting to me.
Shit. Yeah, I tried getting the online variant of that Batman poster, and I didn't have any left.
It's sold out.
Yeah, yeah. They had a few. Like I checked yesterday, and they tweeted out they had a whole bunch of a couple things here and there, and they had that creature from the Black Lagoon print, the online variant, and they had the They Live figure. But yeah, everything when it would go up on sale, it was gone within minutes. I mean, it's cool for them to even put out like a online variant, especially for that Batman shit,
Yes.
like the posters and stuff like that. For obviously everyone who can't go, but yeah, dude, shout out Mondo for always fucking slaying it with everything they do.
Yes, but chill out on the accessibility. I don't wanna
Yeah.
fucking. I don't wanna. I don't know.
So did they have to like when you did get one of those time slots? Did they like scan your pass or something in when you were there?
No, basically, you just have to keep coming back to the. They had this little village that everything was it Funko, Loungefly, and Mondo are all under the same banner now. So they had this little village, and every line, different lines, like a separate line for Funko, separate line for Loungefly, and a separate line for Mondo. And then so when 2:30 rolls around, basically everybody with their time slot has already went and got like first dibs, I guess you would say. And then so anybody from the floor can now go in line, assuming that what they want is still available. So it's just like you have to be on point as far as time wise and get there before anyone else. But no, they don't scan your badge. They don't do anything. You can just come, pretty much line up and come in and buy what you want. If I had more money, I would have bought probably they had a special was the Suicide Squad James Gunn's film, the vinyl as well.
Oh, okay.
But I was trying not to obliterate my wallet.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking awesome. Shout out San Diego Comic Con.
Yes, hopefully. I don't know if maybe next year or something we can arrange something so we can go. Man, I wanna show you. I can't believe you haven't been yet.
Yeah, dude, I haven't been to the Mecca yet. Hopefully, it'd be dope next year. Yeah, dude, it's awesome. They could have probably they probably could have moved that years ago to LA or somewhere else, but for them to continue to do it there, fucking awesome for the city.
Yes, there's because I used to work for the convention center, so there's been a long running thing where we weren't sure how long the agreement was going to last because they were trying to move to Anaheim. Even though I think that Anaheim's convention center, I believe it's in Anaheim, is not. It might be a bit bigger than ours down here, but their parking is worse. So, yeah, I don't know. I just hope that I think that they want to. They've been wanting. I don't know if the city shut this down or not, but they've wanted to extend, make the convention center bigger for a few years now, and that's specifically for Comic-Con and the guests, so they can expand everything, make it bigger the way that they feel like they need. But yeah, in short, I just hope that I hope we keep Comic-Con forever because it's a staple in the city and it brings so much revenue and it's an amazing time of year. It's it's summer when Comic-Con rolls around and there's nothing quite like it.
For sure.
especially for fans of this stuff. So yeah, like I said, next year, hopefully I can bring you down and show you the joys.
Yes, I'm sure my wallet is already hating me.
But yeah, jumping back to the Batman, let's talk about the various different characters. Any standouts for you?
I mean, you could pick everyone as being a standout. I do side with James that I wish Alfred got a little bit more time.
Yes,
especially interacting with Bruce. I think Andy Serkis fucking knocks it out of the park with Alfred in those couple. How many scenes is it? It's only like maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah, I want to say about 2 or 3, and then he gets injured for being nosy, chismoso.
And then yeah, dude, go like Jeffrey Wright and Robert Pattinson. They're it's just like they were meant to play those roles, and the chemistry they have on screen is fucking awesome. Like that's Batman and Gordon. Yeah, the banter they have back and forth between the Batman and James Gordon is good. It's one of my that relationship and their characters are probably my favorite, next to Colin Farrell. Every scene he's in, he steals the show. Like comedic relief, the movie we didn't know the movie needed, and I'm excited to see what they do with the HBO Max series. Another thing I think I wish we could have gone a little bit more of is Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah,
and then Robert Pattinson. I mean, I don't think there's a better Batman. I think that he knocks it out of the park. I do like. Obviously, everyone's gonna compare him, Keaton, and Bale. I love both of them. I love Keaton and Bale's portrayal, and they're all three different, very, very different. But I think Robert Pattinson just gives us the Batman, like we said in the beginning, that we've always wanted.
Yeah, it's just kind of like that. Even though it's not rated R, it's like teetering that line, where they even like think about the first kill, in the first 10 minutes, Riddler bludgeons some politician to death, beats his head in. Yeah, we don't see the aftermath really, but the implication is there, and they do that. They really set the tone and keep that consistent tone throughout the movie, where going back to what I said, it feels dangerous. It feels like you're in this city that's kind of slowly decaying, and there's a lot of outlaw kind of activity. It's I don't know, it's just done really fucking well. Another really like a standout thing that I loved is how obviously we're seeing like the beginnings of Gordon and Batman's relationship, and how he kind of protects him and knows that he's like, acting technically outside of the law, but his heart's in the right place. But the way that Batman is viewed by the other police, they fucking hate him. They have like this such disdain for this guy, throughout the entire movie. There's this, a scene towards the middle of the flick where Batman, he's like knocked unconscious, and then he's brought into the pretty much like the police station, and then he's surrounded by like this like a bunch of cops who want to basically unmask him and kick the living shit out of him, you know, and he almost doesn't escape that scene, but he gets away. But the tension there and the way that they are able to show that rocky relationship where he is still a vigilante and the cops are not on board with it, you know, where even in the beginning when Pattinson he shows up to the Riddler's first kill, and the cops are looking at him like, what the fuck is he doing here? You know, like, really? You let him in? Like, why is he allowed to be at this crime scene? You know, and he's just walking around trying to act like it doesn't bother him. But yeah, I really enjoyed that little... There's so many subtleties and attention to incredible detail. Like, Matt Reeves is a madman for how efficient he was with trying to keep up with this kind of hyper-realistic world that he's created. I read that this is technically, since Reeves wanted to operate outside of everything else within DC, that it's like an alternate world, or World 2 or Earth 2. Is that correct? Do you know about what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think I haven't like specifically heard or any like what they're trying to do with that, but I think that's the beauty of, like, you know, movies and comics and comic books and stuff like that, is because there's different Earths, and I think you said Earth 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I had read, and hopefully they never fucking cross over, because I mean, I wouldn't want it. But yeah, dude, that's a dope thing that he came out and said, and they did.
Watch Pattinson show up in Joaquin's Joker 2 singing.
Well, shit, dude. Now with all that stuff happening with what's his name?
Ezra Miller.
With all the stuff happening with them, like I was reading like that DC is kind of just, they don't know what to do with the film anymore.
You think they're gonna end up just dumping it to like a streaming?
From what I was reading, that they don't know if they even want to release it anymore.
Wow, so much money wasted.
Yeah, I mean, they can. I mean, it's either you release it and just kind of don't have him involved with anything other than the fact that he's in the movie. You know, they're in the movie, or you just kind of take the hit and just fucking shelve it. Which sucks, because, you know, we were supposed to get Keaton and Affleck back.
Yeah, I could see the moral compass there, because Ezra Miller's facing some pretty serious accusations as of now, and it's kind of like Warner Brothers could face some serious backlash with having that come out. And, you know, when is that gonna die down anytime soon, that negative press? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, okay, the first few like arrests, they were probably like, all right, that's not so bad, and then it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse, like each time. It felt like every week, like something new, like, oh yeah, he's been grooming a young teenage girl, and and by the way, he's like trying to recruit people into a cult. Like, you know, it's like, wow.
But yeah, did anyone else stand out to you?
I'm trying to think. I mean, of course, Catwoman. I feel like